Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello and welcome, and hello to any new subscribers. We've had quite a few, so welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining us. So we're now partway through this week's winter project, and it's using A Winter's Tale by Artie Mays, and it's an absolutely fabulous kit. Now I must confess, I have the traveller's size in it and I have the normal size in it, and I have both the separate ephemera kit as well, because I loved it so much, and I did buy it last year and I didn't feel confident enough to use it because it is such a massive kit. I really didn't know where to start with it. So I'm thoroughly enjoying working with it. So last week we made the pouches with it and all the elements, and this time we're making some journals. So we'll just have a quick flip. We still need to decide what we're doing with the cover, book plates or not. I don't know if to add some lace and have a dangle on it. We're also going to be putting some lace in between before we sew this inside in, so that will poke out, which means I'll probably just tie it with a ribbon. So in the front we've got this vellum pocket. We did speak about having them open at the back, but then I decided against it. Look at my fingers. Because I thought it'd be difficult to get things out, and I didn't really want a tab coming out that way. So we just put this lovely silver leaf trim and one of the clusters that we had made the week before. So I've just put a doily in the front, 'cause they just look a bit like snowflakes, don't they? And it's just got kit paper and white paper. It's not a very big one. It's 9/18. It'll be 36 sides. We made this vellum envelope yesterday, so I off camera sewed it all the way round with a zigzag, stuck the fabric ruffle on, and this eyelash trim. All the eyelash trims that I use are from Julie's shop, and she is Camilla Crafts, and her link will be in the description, as will Andrea's kit and Andrea's shopping channel, and everything that I've bought from Amazon will be linked in the Amazon link. So I've kept the envelope empty, stuck down, because it's going to be sewn in and then I'm going to stick it together. We've put some pockets in there, and then we've got this little envelope that we are going to do some decoration on. So that's the middle, and then the back we've got another one of those vellum pockets. Again, we're going to stick the whole thing down in here. I think there's 4 or 5 journal cards and an envelope. Then we've got a tiny pocket here. I hope these haven't stuck in. No, they're fine. And 2 little tiny tags. And then just some eyelash trim here. Where's my scissors? And a little satin, well, it's quite a big satin bow really. So that's where we're up to. They're starting to look really nice. So I shall put them to the side for a moment. So I'm going to start off doing these, and I'm going to use the script stamp. I should have got it out. It's just there. All over here. Oh, I still haven't found a picture to stick in the back for that. So we do need to look through what papers I've got. So I'm going to stamp the fronts. I think that's the right way, and that's the right way. So it's just got a little bit of a I don't know what the die cut does, a little edging type thing. So we'll move those out the way. I'm going to use the Danable blue. Oh dear. I've really enjoyed struggling saying that through the whole of the winter series. It's been great fun. So I've just inked that pretty random, and then just go in like that. I wish I'd have done it that way actually, but I mean it doesn't matter, does it, like what way the script goes. I suppose I could turn it and then do some that way. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, see, that's enough on the front of that one. I'll do the same with this one then. Because if you've got it going always, it doesn't matter, does it? So that's the front. I'm going to do the back. And do a bit inside. Like so. I think that's enough. And let's do the back of this one. I've not bothered putting this on a I forget what you call them, an acrylic acrylic block. They are called block, aren't they? Acrylic block. Yeah, I haven't bothered putting it on because I like to be able to squidge it around, and I'm thinking that's probably why it started to go a little bit thinner, because I've done the flap on that one, yeah, because of the way that I'm using it, but I think it was about £2 or £3 from eBay, and I've had it 2 years, so I don't think it's done it much harm. So they're ready, and then I'm just going to go over these. I like how it's smudging. This is a little bit of a glossy paper, so I don't know if you can see, but it's like got this smudge effect. It's really very nice. Right, so put the lid on that. I'll keep that there because I'll probably want it again. I'm not too sure what I'm going to put on these envelopes. I'm just going to have a look what I've got left. So I was going to look through the flowers, because I think the last time we did one that way, didn't we? But yeah, for this one I was going to, or I might use the Christmas trees up, because obviously, well, not winter trees, aren't they? Yeah, because with them being like silvery, I'm not going to be using them on other things. That's what I'm trying to say. I've just lost my words today. I don't know what's happened to them. I don't know if there's any black trees left. I could do with a black tree in front. So I think they are the big ones what are left. Yeah, so just feel like there's something missing. Maybe if I put some glitter around and stuff. I wish I'd have bought some like snowy words, but yeah, I didn't really see any winter words. It was all, you know, more Christmas. So it's either that, or we could go in with all this. We could do that, or we could put a couple of the, oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, that's the same as that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Now, do we want 2 or do we want 3? Maybe we could use one of the thinner ones. Probably behind silver. I don't think it adds or detracts from it, so I might as well go for it. So that's what we're going to go for with that. Oh, these are just all tangled around each other. They're fine once you piddle them out of each other. So still got quite a bit of stuff left. I will be putting anything what I've got left. I'll make a couple of sets up and put them in the Etsy shop. So hopefully by the end of this week, when you see the flip through of these saying that they're going up on Etsy, I'll probably have all the stuff that I've got left over listed at the same time, because then I will be finished with winter. So that's my hope. So this week that I'm filming is the actual week that I've got off work. So my goal this week is clean the house from top to bottom and give it a good clean, because it's been a while. And obviously since we've put the Christmas tree up and stuff, it just it gets very dusty, doesn't it, when you first put it up, and there's obviously bits of glitter and tree and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I need to clean the house. I've got a lot of orders that need to go out from the Dreamcatcher shop, so that's going to be beginning of the week job. And then I shall post Wednesday. My partner's off Wednesday, that's his normal day off, and we was going to go to a local garden centre. A couple of years ago we upgraded our tree to a monster, and yeah, for the last couple of years, I've not put that one underneath, the last couple of years we've had to buy more things to fill it, and it's nearly full now, I would say. But we've got some things on there what we just bought, you know, like a load of cheap baubles just to fill it out one year, probably the first year that we had it. So yeah, since then we've been buying a couple of sets at a time, because they're quite expensive, aren't they? I mean, I've not gone for expensive ones, but you know, the ones that are like, say, £3, which would be about $5, you know, then you're looking at, if you want 4 of them, it's like £12. And I've had to have lots of 4s of things. So yeah, we've been doing it, perhaps buying 2-3 sets a year. And I'm guessing even once when we've filled it, like I say, there's a lot of things what are fillers on there, which would be nice to replace. So we'll probably still be doing it for the next couple of years. And there's no way we can have a bigger tree, so I don't think we'll be then upgrading it for something else. It's one of those trees, you know what, it's my perfect tree. Because I don't know what everybody's perfect tree is, but it's a tree that, you know, I've always wanted type thing. So we just bit the bullet one year and just went for it. we was ready for a new Christmas tree anyway. So what we had before that was one of those snowy ones, and I don't know if we'd had that about 6 years. But a lot of the snow had fell off and it looked quite bare, and it didn't really last very long. And then the one before that we had was one that I'd had, you know, previously, when I was on my own. I'd got 2 children, but yeah, I wasn't with Ryan. So that was only, oh, I don't know, 5 foot thing. So yeah, it was kind of my perfect tree, and I think it was like Ryan's perfect tree. So we'd and ahhed, and then we'd seen it at the garden centre, and we was like, wow, that is the tree. And we didn't buy it then, because it was like, poof, you know, as if we're going to buy that. And we kept talking about it and that, and we ended up going back for it, and I'm so glad that we did. So that's that. I don't feel like it needs anything else on. I think I'm just gonna put some glitter on my finger, and I'm just gonna go around on some of the whiter bits. Yeah, so I have been putting some pictures up on my Patreon site. So I've took some pictures of Eleanor used to have a tree in her bedroom, but since she's grown out of her cabin bed and she needed a new bed, like she's 13 now, and obviously I've got grandchildren and they come and stay and stuff. So we decided just to get her a double bed. So she's got a double bed, and then she's got quite a long dressing table, which we got a big one so it could be her desk stroke dressing table, because obviously you know, she's getting to that age where she likes staring in the mirror. And she does like experimenting with makeup and stuff, and she's really very good at it. I'm quite jealous of her skills. She does laugh at my skills, but I think now, I don't know, like, when I used to put makeup on, you know, you'd put a colour on your lid, you know, your lid, then you'd have something right in your lid, and then you'd have something at the top. And obviously makeup's a lot different now. They don't even really cover the full eye a lot of the time. Right, so if you didn't notice, they're done. So once they're dry, they're going to go in that middle envelope, the vellum envelope. So that's those. Yeah, so she just didn't have the floor space. So I'm going to stick these down. I'm going to do them with Fabri-Tac, because I just think it'll stick quicker. And then I'm going to cut round them, because I think that'll be easier. So yeah, she didn't have floor space for having a tree. And she'd had a white tree in her room for, oh, let me think, oh, probably 8 years. And that was a really cheap tree. It was one of those trees that you buy and the lights was already on it, and it came with a lot of decorations. It was kind of like a package deal. And anyone who lives in the UK will know Argos, and it was just from Argos. I think it was about £30 or something, and it's been a beautiful tree. Like the first year, well, the first few years she had it, it was all pink and purple, and you know, because they was the favourite colours, and that was the colour of her bedroom. And then after a few years, she went right off pink and purple, and she wanted silver and blue. So I've now got a bag of pink baubles and a bag of purple baubles, but I'm not getting rid of them because you never know, like I might want to make, I mean I have made them before, like the wreaths and stuff with baubles, and I do like baubles in like vases and bowls and things like that. So and at the moment the grandchildren haven't got a tree in their room. They have had one at one time, but now the littlest granddaughter's gone into the bedroom, because I've got 3 granddaughters, and all the girls are in one room, so they've just not got room for a tree. So I thought it'd be a shame to get rid of them and then you know, them want them or something, so I've kept them. Anyway, then she went on to blue and silver. I guess that was when the first Frozen film came out. So we have blue and silver. And then before we did a bedroom, we was saying that, you know, a tree had seen better days, and we was umming and ahhing if to get her a new tree, and she was saying that she wanted a green one, a more traditional one. And oh yes, because last year, which was an absolute waste really, she obviously went off the blue and silver, and she wanted like silver, grey and pink, because we decorated her room before we got rid of the cabin bed, and so she'd had it in this really muted grey and this muted dusky pink, really soft, beautiful colours. It's now her room's all done. It's got a really nice calming feel to it. So yeah, because the bedroom was that colour, and the dusky pink and silver and grey and stuff's been in for a while, hasn't it? I'm gonna square this off because I don't think there's nothing I'm ever going to be able to do with those little bits. So I'll put that over there to hang back up. I keep my acetate hung up because I did have it like in a box and I couldn't see it, you know, because it's see-through. So I keep it hung up on a bulldog clip and I can see it. And as I got that out, I just noticed I've only got 3 sheets left, so I must order some more. I shall go in my Amazon storefront and find which one I had. It'd be quite handy. So we need something for the back, don't we? Where was I with my story? So yes, so she kept the silver ones that she'd got before, and I bought a pack of like grey. I've just got my folder out. I bought a pack of grey and dusky pink, and they went up last year. So I don't know if to like do the plain one. I've got loads of them printed. I'm not going to cut into these because, mind you, I mean, even them I can use those when I do blue birds. It's not like it looks Christmassy. The lined one. Got that one. I might use that because that obviously does look Christmassy. There's some linens from Ali Cockney Crafter. That's some wallpaper from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals, and that one. Yeah, and that one. And that one. And then I've got some kit page. So, I mean, I could possibly, like, stick that there. Because I could see it, couldn't I, in the light. Get it central. Or I could just go like that and draw around it. I think I'm going to do that. So, let me get a pencil. Yeah, so then when she had a bed, like I say, this year, and after last Christmas, we did get rid of the tree because we knew that we'd decided, you know, by then that she was having this double bed. But we were still thinking that she was having, you know, a new tree this year. But then I got a furniture from IKEA because that's where my partner works. And all their furniture is very big, isn't it? Like I say, so she'd have the double bed and this desk, a dressing table and a wardrobe, because obviously a cabin bed had the desk underneath, the wardrobe underneath, drawers underneath. So then she had a lot of floor space. And she didn't even have room in her room to have her telly. So she's had to have the telly up on the wall. So yeah, to cut a long story short, gosh, been around the houses, haven't we, with this story? I've got a set of drawers because we've had a new wardrobe this year. And because gosh, my wardrobes, I mean, I'd bought my wardrobes when I was a single parent. I think it was the first like big furniture purchase that I'd made, and I had it out of the catalogue. Gosh, out of the catalogue, that's some. I'm gonna stick that down first and then probably trim around it. Yeah, out of the catalogue. Do people even have things out of catalogues anymore? Because obviously you just do things online, don't you? So I think I'd been paying for this. I had a wardrobe. It was a trio, like a trio wardrobe, and a set of drawers and the matching bed. And I mean, me and Ryan's been together. If Alan was 13, so we'll have been together 15 years. Around this time, actually. It's terrible that we don't know the date or anything. I didn't realise that it was, you know, going to become a significant person in my life type thing, because I was a single parent. I worked full-time. I didn't really want to live with anybody else, to be quite honest. So, in fact, I bet we've been together 16 years, because we had a couple of years, because he lived about, I don't know, 30 miles away from me. So we like casually dated for a couple of years, and it was, you know, nothing serious. So, yeah, I didn't really take note of the date or the year. And yeah, I think sometimes that's when love does happen. When, you know, I remember all the times when I really wanted to be in a relationship, and yeah, and then you put too much pressure on it, don't you? That and then it just doesn't work out. So I don't think that's going to be a fit for that. I don't think I've got any more with pictures on. Oh no! Oh dear. That's we're chatting along, isn't it? Yeah, I can't make that work, can I? Unless, I mean, I could have like the head. Does that look weird? I don't know. Does it? I think it might. Yeah, I'm looking for something that doesn't exist now. That's Shabby Blue from My Porch Prints. That's another plain background. That's the one with the ferns. That's from the shabby glue again. That's wallpaper. No, I really haven't. I think I've cracked it. What I could do is put this up against one of the tags, couldn't I? Yeah, I could make that work. Well, I could try them. Oh, I could make that work. Definitely. Right, I'm going to cut that tag out in a fashion. Yeah, so I'd bought that quite a few years before me and Ryan had even got together. So it was probably 18, 19 years old. You know, when you look at time in that kind of way, you think, wow. So yeah, I'd had the same wardrobe and bed. I have had a new mattress in that time, but yeah, all those years. So yeah, this year I suppose, and I think we started last year. I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Yeah. Where's the back bit? Right. Shall I draw on that? No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it at there, and I'm just going to go around it. We're just going to have to hope, aren't we, that it's the right piece. I don't really know how else to do it. And the bed that I had before had drawers in underneath. It was a wooden bed, but yeah, it had wooden drawers. And in there, I kind of kept all my paperwork and photos. So one side was all paperwork and the other side was photos. So the new bed hasn't got drawers, and we've had like, I mean, if you know IKEA, you'll know the kind of thing. I mean, it's a very, I was going to say rustic, but it's not rustic. It's very minimalist wardrobe that is just open. It's just wood, like wood pallets, and it's just open. So there's nowhere really to hide things. And I have got boxes on the top and at the bottom, but that's got other stuff in. So I needed somewhere for my papers and photos. So the set of drawers wasn't in too bad condition. So I've put those at the top of the stairs, and eventually we're going to get, because it's that antique pine. I mean, it was very in fashion. I don't know how I've ended up cutting that wrong. Let's have a... Yeah, that's fine. So I'll just cut around it now. Yeah, it was very in fashion, wasn't it, at one time? So I just want a white set of drawers at the top of the stairs, because the stairs is grey and white. In fact, the whole house is grey really now. So yeah, for now it's just at the top of the stairs. So she said, oh, I could make a little winter wonderland. So that's that one. We're just gonna have to pretend that that doesn't look ugly, because we're not gonna see it and we'll forget about that. So I think now I'm going to glue round, and I'm just going to leave that part open, and then I'm going to leave it. How long shall I leave it for? I'll leave it for about 10 minutes, and hopefully it will have dried. I think it would have been better to do it with the fabric type, but I haven't, so hopefully it will dry. So I'm going to go to about there, because obviously I've then got to get my tip in there. to glue it up. So I'll just line that up. So we used to have a little tree in the front room on like the coffee table, and that one was like a more natural. I've got like little animals made out of cone trees and things like that, so that used to be in the front room. And then we have a little one in the kitchen, and that's more handmade. It's things what the children, I mean, I say children, my oldest daughter's going to be 30 next year, but I've still got things from when you know, my oldest two was little, so there was just more sentimental. And my mum's bought me odd ornaments and stuff, and they go on there. Me and Alna made some button decorations one year, and they're on there. And I have the three kings on there, and I've got Mary and Jesus on there. So it's a bit more of a traditional tree. So I've ended up with the one what normally goes in the front room on the coffee table, because that was the bigger one. So I think that's probably, I don't know, three foot. So that's now in my kitchen window, and Alna's had the one that used to be in the kitchen window, and that's like, you know, little 2 foot thing. And she's put a pillowcase down on top of the drawers. We bought a couple of bags of snow. She's covered it in snow, and then we've got some silver and white tinsel, and she's put tinsel like all the way around the edge, and some lights in the tinsel, and the white lights. Oh gosh, that's tough. I don't know if I can. Oh. And then she's got the tray, and for the last, I don't think since she was a baby, but for quite a few years, we've bought a bauble every year, and it's either got a name on it or got the date, you know, the year on it or something. So she's put all those on, and then we got some little white baubles, really, you know, tiny, and she's put those on. And then she's got a white bowl, and she's filled it with silver baubles, what was, you know, on a original tree. And then my friend Roxanne from America sent me, oh, absolutely beautiful. I think they're like antique ones. This reindeer, and it's quite big. It's like that, and it's like got this frosted look about it. And she sent me the matching Santa and the Christmas tree. And then we've got some little Christmas trees. They're like that, a bit wiry. A bit, I don't know if you'd put them on cakes or something, but they sell them at IKEA. So she's got them on. So it looks really nice. So yeah, I've put pictures up of that on my Patreon site. Gosh, I've been telling you this for about half an hour. I bet you've all been. Get to the point then. It's because I'm off work, isn't it? I'm eager to talk to somebody. Yeah, so I've put pictures up of that, and then the one in the kitchen, I've put pictures up of that, and I've I think I put one picture up of the big tree, but it was dark at the time, and it got the lights on, and I don't know why. That's horrendous, isn't it? I don't think I can rebend that. But taking a photo when your Christmas tree lights on, it never looks very nice. So I'm meaning to take some photos in the day. So if you wanted to look at my Christmas trees, they're on my Patreon site. And I have opened it up so everybody can view it. And I will keep it open till, you know, 1st of January. So all of December. And if you've not heard me say before, I have been doing a kind of daily vlog. Sometimes it's face to face, other times it's just of my desk. And if you've seen, the lovely Sue sent me the Edwardian Lady Advent calendar. So I've been opening that every day on my little vlog. And then there's other photos on. I think I've put a photo with the dog on, and Ryan was sent some flowers from work because he's been with them 10 years and stuff. So yeah, I've been putting more, because on Instagram and Facebook, if you follow me, you'll notice that I don't put any pictures of anything personal or anything. It is just what I've made. So the Patreon is more a personal kind of thing. So it's nice to be able to share them. So that's those done. I'm not going to be impatient and go, right, come on, let's fill in with glitter. We're just going to leave those for a little while. Put those over there. I need to think what else we've got left to do. Oh, we've got the envelope, haven't we? The vellum envelope inside the other vellum envelope. The vellum envelope inside the other vellum envelope. Right. I feel quite hyper today. And I don't know why, because I've only actually had 1 cup of coffee. I think you know, we're going to work last week and I felt like fine. I was tired. But yeah, I think this week I'm a bit like, oh, I hope I feel like this on the day I'm cleaning up. Mind you, I don't, because I'll be starting at emptying cupboards out and getting myself in a right pickle. And I don't want to have that kind of clean up. I just want a surface clean. Right, let's get these back out. I'm just going to move that out of the way a minute. So these are going to go in here, and I need to take that one out. Love those envelopes. I think they've turned out beautiful. It's nice to use those ruffles, because Dee Dee did send me a couple, but some of them are quite pink, so I'm going to save those for Edith Oldham things. So we'll put those back over there, put those out of the way. In fact, we've got to 40, I don't know how we've got to 40 minutes again. I'm going to stop the video, and when we come back tomorrow, I'll get this heated so we can get on with pouring it and stuff, and she'll do this, and we'll put the glitter in these. We will put the book plates on, and we will get the lace on, and I think that'll be it then, because it will just be me sewing it up, just inking all around the front and stuff, and yeah, that will be it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Gosh, I can't believe how much I've spoke. I hope that I've made sense and I got to the point of whatever I was saying, because I just feel like I went on a little bit of a tangent. So, you know, all about my Christmas trees in past 18 years of my life in this video. So thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying these lovely winter projects. And so I've really enjoyed working with the blues. I did notice that Artemis is, I don't think it was very long, has actually brought out a more Christmas botanical set. And I was looking for Christmas botanicals, and yeah, there's not many on Etsy at all, because I did want the stamp area paper. It's there's a Christmas Wonderland. So next year, I've wrote it down, I've wrote myself a note. And I've just noticed that the lovely Lorna from Tailor Made Journals has done a blue winter kit. So I've favourited that for next year. So through the year, like when I did the fall, and then after I'd done it, or while I was doing it, I saw a few kits which had come out as I was already, you know, knee deep in cutting and sticking and stuff. So I do then favourite them to like get those the following year, because it's funny how as you're working on something you then find other things, don't you? But it's a bit too late. So yeah, I would definitely do blue again for next winter. And yeah, hopefully there might be some more winter botanical things out as well. So I'm going. See you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye for now.